I'm finna be getting y'all a story time how I got the police called on me. So many people outside looking for us, y'all. Hey besties, it's Malia Ariana. Welcome back to my channel. And today, we're back with another video, guys. But before we get into this video, make sure you guys follow all my social media platforms, my Insta, my Finsta, and both my TikToks. And make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you get every time I post a video. And yeah, let's get into the video. So, this is not, first of all, let me put on some little shit because my hand's a little like ashy. First of all, I don't even do videos like this, but I thought this story time was low-key kind of funny. At the moment, it wasn't funny, but I'm like, story times, I feel like story times always go up on people's page. So I was like, let me do one. And yeah, y'all, so I'm finna be getting y'all a story time how I got the police called on me.
What? What the fuck?
So, while I'm doing this, I'm finna be eating my snacks and doing my makeup. Disclaimer. Me not do no makeup. I don't. Okay? So, I got some drugstore makeup that I got from the hair store. I be playing with makeup. I don't even know if this is my right shade. I'ma just do what I feel like is tea. So, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't. So, if this looks a mess, it's because your mama did it. Let me stop playing. But yeah, like, I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm going to be giving y'all a story time on how I got the police calling me. So let me tell y'all everything I got before you get into the story time. So all this stuff is by LA Colors. Yeah, really all this stuff. So I have this foundation. I don't even know if this is my shade. And then I have these two concealers, like I told y'all. My blush brush. What's this called? Beauty Blender blush. And then I got my brushes to apply my concealer and my foundation. This one is for my foundation, and the small one is for my concealer. So I guess let's just get into the makeup and let's just get into the story time. So first thing we're gonna start off, we're just gonna start with the makeup. I know you did say you was the prep, but baby, the only thing I got the prep with is that witch hazel, and I only use that in the mornings. So I put it on my hand. Y'all gonna see, look. But when you see it on my face, you're gonna be like, oh, okay. But anyways, let's just start off. So I just got back from school, y'all. See, y'all, the only place this matches is on my cheek. Like, literally. That's the only place it matches. But whatever. Yeah, so I just came back from school. And I believe I was in 7th grade. Yeah, I had to be in 7th grade because my cousin was going to the same school as me. And we was both in 7th grade. So, yeah. So that day, my dad picked me and my cousin up from school because he needed a ride. And he was going to my house. So we both, like, was getting dropped up at my house. So we got dropped off, right? Right, so we just bored. We been making, y'all, when I was in 7th grade, me and my cousin, we used to be making TikToks. Y'all think I put too much? Hold on. I think that's my problem. I be putting too much. We was bored and we was making TikToks. And when I was in 7th grade, literally, if y'all look on my TikTok, that's what y'all see. Me and my cousin making TikToks. So, my house, should I tell y'all where I stayed at? I don't know because, So, where I stayed at, it was like I'm talking about neighborhood. Like, I stayed, okay, this is the neighborhood with the school right here, and this is my neighborhood right here, right? So I'm trying to like, what am I talking about? Y'all, I'm sorry. Bear with me because I do not know how to do story time. And y'all, my cousin, he know everybody. Like, I'm talking about everybody. And yeah, he just know everybody. So he was like, oh, I got some friends at the park right now. And he was like, do you want to go to the park? And I was like, I don't know. Because, like, first of all, his friends, no, like, I was like, I'm going to be there by myself. I'm just like, do I want to go? Like, but then at the time, the park we was going to, the park is called St. George Park, y'all. And that park be the move. Like, everybody used to be there, like, and, like, where all the fights, like, when we would have, like, school, and then after school, when it was finna be a fight, and they didn't want to fight on the school grounds, they would go to that park. Everybody would walk to that park. Everybody missing a bus. Everybody missing a bus just to go watch the fight at the park, because literally the park was literally right there. So, yeah. Okay, y'all. So now I'm using the beauty blender to blend this in. But yeah, so like I said, I want to go, and y'all, I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, I want to go to the park or I want to go here, because it always and it will always be me, like, school first, and I'm always the scary one. Like, I don't know, I'm always the scary one to do stuff. Like, but then I had this one friend. She was kind of my cousin too, low key though. She was my cousin and my friend. Now we're gonna go in. I feel like I'm missing something. We're gonna go in with the blush, but when I do blush, I like, cause y'all, this is white girl blush, no shade. I like do this, and then I'll put a little bit, and it's like a little highlighter too. We in Miami turning up another, and no, y'all, I don't have no pressed powder. I don't got no liquid blush. I don't got no bronzer. I don't got none of that, baby. This is just me. Okay, last thing I need to say is I like this part of my face and this part of my face to be lighter than any part. So I use this concealer to, like, make it really light, like right here and right here. But that is the only part of my forehead I put it on, you know? Okay, yeah, so I was like, I don't know if I want to go, you know? I don't know if I'm the friends there. So then, yeah, my cousin. So I was like, oh, I remember that she said she used to be there, and she used to always, like, ask me, like, Leah, you need to come to the park. You need to go to the park. And right there, and mind y'all, I stay right there. But I was the type of person to be like, oh, my mom won't go. And my mom won't let me go, even though I didn't even ask her. So I'm like, and I remember she was going to be there. So I'm like, oh, yeah, let's go, let's go. So, yeah, mind y'all, at that time, I'm telling my mama had bought us, I think this was around Christmas time. Yeah, it had to be. Because we had bikes, brand new electric scooter. So I had an electric scooter and he was riding the bike. So mind you, I'm like, okay, before we go, I gotta make sure my my bike is charged. Like, enough charge for us to go there and then make it back. So at this time, it was like 6, 7. Let me stop playing. It was like 4, 3. Like, it was late though. It was like probably like 5, right? So the park, so we on a bike and an electric scooter. So the park is probably like a good 5 minutes. Like, not even that far, right? So literally we like, okay, I said, hold on, let me put my bike on the charger, and then we can get ready, and then we're gonna see what percent my bike on, and then we could go, you know? So that's what we did, y'all. And I was like, yeah, I should be able to make it back, right? So we ride in there. I'm like, okay. No, first thing I did, I told my brother, I said, BJ, we going to the park. And he was asleep, y'all. He was asleep. And I even texted him before we left, I think. No, actually, I texted him when I was at the park. See, I'm moving ahead. Y'all, this was kind of like 7th grade, so I really don't remember that much. But yeah, so I told him, I said, BJ, we going to the park. And he's like, And you know how to be sleeping and stuff, right? So we go to the park, right? And what happened? So yeah, we having fun. I see my friends there, like my cousin, and she with her sister. Like she got twin sister. She with her sister. So we having fun. We make a TikTok. We doing all of that. It comes time for us to almost go. So my cousin is over there playing with his friends at the basketball court and doing what they doing. And we just doing what we doing, having fun. And yeah, it was almost time for us to go. Like, it was getting dark. So I'm like, LJ, we gotta go. Like, we gotta go. Like, we gotta go. Like, cause I'm like, I already done came to the park and it's something I would never do. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, we gotta go. So he like, okay, give me a couple minutes. So we talked to our friends for about like 30 more minutes. It gets dark. So y'all, mind y'all, oh, this is what I forgot to say. We on the way to the park, and my bike is like dying. And I'm like, ooh, I'm getting scared. I'm like, we might gotta turn around. Like, I'm getting scared. So he's like, no, you almost there. We almost there. So just come on. Not like peer pressure me, but I'm like, yeah. Because I really did want to go. I was like, because no, I'm not the type of person, if I want to do something, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Okay? Nobody's not finna force me to do nothing that I don't want to do. So yeah, I really wanted to go. So I was like, all right. So what I kept doing is I kept turning off the bike. Then I let it roll. Then when it started rolling, I turn it back on. Then I go. So yeah. So fast forward now. So yeah, I'm like, LJ, we gotta go. So then we both had some money. So we finna go, right? And so it's a store that my dad always takes me and my cousin to. So I was like, yeah, let's go to the store. He was like, you want to go? I don't even know who said, do you want to go to the store? I think I said it or he said, I don't remember, y'all. This is a long time ago. So I'm like, yeah, let's go to the store, or let's go to the store, something like that. And we both had money on us. So we went to the store. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my brush and my comb and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So we go to the store, right? Mind y'all, now this around the time, it was like 6, 7. No, for real. And it was getting dark. So I'm like, LJ, when we go to the store, you need to hurry up, bro. Like, hurry up. Mind y'all. Oh, I'm skipping. So at the park, y'all. So at the park, my phone was going there, right? My phone was literally, I don't even know why I went to the park with a dead phone. Like, that's where I messed up at. My phone was there. And I was like, me being smart, because I'm always been smart. I'm like, I know my brother was asleep before we left the house. And I know my phone for the die. So I said, and I text my brother. And I forgot what I said. I either said like, I went to the park. We coming back home. My phone is finna die. I'm just letting you know. Something like that. So I sent it, right? I thought, right? So we go to the store, right? Fast forward again. Sorry, y'all. We go to the store. And yeah, we go to the store and I'm like, oh dang, my phone dead. Mind y'all, my bike going dead. Bike dead. We go to the store. After we come out the store, bike like on 1 bar. So I'm like, oh, we gotta hurry up. So now we biking it home. We biking it. So bike down went dead, and I'm riding the bike. I mean, not the bike, the electric bike. You know what I'm trying to say? So my bike done went dead, and I'm like, oh no, LJ, what we gonna do? And mind you, I'm not thinking like my brother is at home freaking out, because I'm like, oh yeah, I text him. So like, I wasn't worried about that. I was worried about him saying like, what took you so long? Like, you need to be, not even that though, because my brother's not that type of person. He'd just be like, why you like, why you like that long? He's not that type of person to be like, oh, why you, yeah, like that. So I wasn't worried about that. I was just worried because it was dark, and yeah, my mom wasn't home at the time, y'all. She was on vacation. So the bike, I don't know if y'all know, but when the electric bike dies, it's hard to pedal. So I'm pedaling, and I was like, no, it's okay, I can just pedal. So I'm pedaling, y'all, and because an electric bike has a motor on it, it's like, it's not made to be pedaled for real. Like, that's just there for show, basically. And I'm like, it's not working, LJ. I'm like, LJ, we gotta switch. No, I think he asked me, do you want to switch? And I was like, yeah, come on, we gotta switch because we gotta hurry up and get back home. This is ugly. So I'm like, oh Jesus, like, this is not going good. So we get off the bike. Mind y'all, dark. So we get off the bike. We switch bikes. So I'm riding my original bike, and he's riding my electric scooter now. So he's getting it better than me. Then I was doing it when I was on the electric bike. It's still hard, but like he can do it, you know? Mind y'all, let me tell y'all. So the park that we went to, remember I told y'all, this is my neighborhood, this is their neighborhood, and this is the main street. So I'm on literally the first street. So the first street right there, and you go out, the main street right there. So as soon as you enter the neighborhood, my house is right there. So yeah, that was the good part about it. So we crossing the main street, y'all. We crossing the main street. We cross the street, boom, hit that street. I see police lights. Then the neighbor, y'all, the neighbor who we used to play with, like, he was like 9 or something like that. He was like 10. The neighbor who used to play with, they parents looking for us, right? Looking for us, bro. So, one of the parents was like, she already knew what I looked like. She was like, hey, your brother looking for you. And I see the police lights. So I'm like, my brother looking for me. Heart started beating out my chest. I'm talking my heart going out here, y'all. Heart is going out here when she said that. So I'm like, my brother looking for me. I started paddling faster. So he like behind me. My cousin is behind me because it's still hard to ride the bike, but he like behind me. And at this point, I'm like speeding, right? So my brother see me. I look at the police. I'm like, my brother talking to the police, looking mad. I'm like, what the is going on? Police. I'm talking about lights. It's like either, I'm probably exaggerating, but it's one car or 2 cars. I don't know. But he's literally, like, you know how when the police ask for a description, that is what he's doing. You can literally tell what he was doing because the man had his notepad out and he was writing. Both the police and my brother look at us. My brother went off on me and my cousin. I'm talking about, it's so many people outside looking for us, y'all. And on that street, we knew everybody. We literally knew everybody. Everybody's outside. He go off on us. He like, I've been looking for your ass. Da, 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 da. Get your in the house. And he told my cousin, he said, you need to take your home. He going off on me. And I started crying, y'all. I started crying. One thing, if y'all know about me, I just said I was freaked. I started crying. So my cousin come back in the house behind me. And my brother, he out there telling the police, like, thank you, this is her. And the police was shocked too. The police was like this, y'all. This the notepad, this the pen. He like, the police didn't even say nothing. The police, when my brother was cussing me out, the police didn't say nothing to me the whole time, or him, the whole time. So I go in my room, I'm crying. My cousin at the kitchen table, I'm like, sir, I don't even want to talk to you right now. You get me itch. I'm like, ugh. So I'm crying. I go in my room, I'm literally crying because I'm like, what the heck, you done called the police? Like, am I finna get in trouble? Like, what's finna happen? And mind y'all, my brother already done called my mama. So both of them is trying to look at my location. But y'all, my phone is dead. And you know how iPhones like, they be like, oh, phone's still findable while your phone is dead. No, that is not true. So my phone is dead. So it's like, they can't even look at my location. My brother coming in after he done told the police, he's like, bro, you had me scared. I'm sorry. But you had me scared. I'm looking for you. I done called the police. Like, Malia, I love you so much. I'm just scared. I was scared that somebody took you. And like he's calming down, but he's still talking in a stern voice, you know? And I was like, I'm crying. I'm like hysterically crying. And I'm like, PJ, I literally texted you. I told you before we left that I was going to the park. And I told you and I texted you that my phone was going dead. He's like, Malia, I ain't getting no text from you. I ain't getting no text from you. I'm like, what? I literally text you. So I'm going on my phone. I go to BJ. I see it saying, not delivered. The red. I'm like, oh, snap. So I guess when I was at the park, it ain't have no reception. And it was still going through. And then when my phone did, it just didn't send it out. So, yeah. And I'm like, oh, Jesus. And he would go through. And then before that, y'all, I had called him, I think, like, 2 or 1 time. But he was like, and I was like, I called you, though. He was like, I ain't getting no call. I ain't got 1 missed call from you. And, I go to my phone, I show him, I called you 2 times. And on his thing, it say I only called 1 time. And so he's like, it didn't go through. I don't know what happened. So, I'm just like, he's like, this whole time he talking to me, he on the phone with my mama. And then I'm talking to my mama. Mom was like, Malia. And mom was like, Malia. Mom wasn't even mad, y'all. Like, when she was on the phone, she didn't even sound mad. She didn't sound scared. I think she know because I'm not that type of person to, like, run away. And she probably knew, like, I was with my cousin. Because, like, we both missing, like, yeah, like. And then she probably didn't want to panic like that because my brother was panicking. So, yeah. So, mama, after that, my mama talking to me. And she was like, Malia, where you went at? And I was like, I literally went to the park. And y'all, okay, so this is my neighborhood again, right? And the park is over here in this neighborhood. It's a park like a few streets down. And I was like, I'm at that park right there, literally right down there. So I lied. I was like, literally, I'm at that park. I was literally at that park. He was like, no, he wasn't. But I literally drove around for an hour looking for you, like you was not over there. And I'm like, yes, I was. I literally was over there. He was like, oh, it must be 2 parks then, because I did not see you. And I'm like, yes, bro, I was literally over there. Whole time lying. I'm literally over there across the street. So, yeah. But then he was like, oh, I circled that neighborhood too. Apparently you didn't because you would have saw us. But he was like, I literally circled the neighborhood like 10 times looking for you for an hour and all this and all this. So, yeah. And then mom was like, Malia, where's you at? And then I was telling her, I said, Mom, literally at the park. Because I thought my mom was going to be mad. Mom was like, Malia, just next time, you just need to make sure your phone charged. And you need to make sure, like, you tell BJ. But yeah, y'all, that is the end of the story, y'all. That is how I got the police called on me. They was looking for the queen. They was looking for the baddest. Ever since that day, my brother has had my location. Like, he literally still has my location. But that's how the story went, guys. Let me guys know if you guys enjoyed this a little story time. I was like, oh yeah, I haven't posted, y'all. I'm sorry, I have not been on my grind. I'm probably not gonna post this tonight, but I am gonna start editing it tonight so I can post it tomorrow. And then I have another video that I'm gonna film tomorrow, and I'm gonna post that the next day. And then I gotta make another video after that and then post that the next day. So it's just a lot of content that I'm behind on. And I am not proud of myself. But y'all, I've been running out of freaking VLOGMAS ideas. So please put some ideas in the comment sections. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn that button in case you get every time I post a video. Make sure you guys go follow my social medias. And if you guys want to do like promos or anything, paid promos only, my email will be on the screen and in the description below. I'm finna take this makeup off and go do what I gotta do for my mom and go lay in my bed. It's 9:15 at night, y'all. So yeah, y'all, I hope y'all let me know if y'all want to see more like sit down videos like these or what. But yeah, y'all, bye y'all.
Take you farther than Mexico. Yeah, yeah. You still got niggas hard pressed to you though. I know you shorty.